To just kind of run down some of the things that you might want to think about when you're gonna start this process is find a good contractor. Get out there. There's a bunch of them around. Do some interviews. Pick someone that you're comfortable with, that you have a rapport with, and that you feel you can trust. I think that's a big part of it, because if they're gonna be in your house all the time, they're gonna be there a lot. It's funny, our contract, we were talking to him yesterday, and he's like, I think I'm gonna have to start leasing a room out of our house, because it's just, things happen. You have a time frame. I think we thought we were gonna go, well, we did. We closed right before Halloween, and we're like, oh, this is gonna be great. We're gonna be done. We're gonna have Christmas at our house.
Yeah, we're hosting Christmas.
We were gonna host Christmas at our house. It's now we just passed St. Patrick's Day, and we're still not hosting anything in our house. And that's got nothing to do with our contractor. That's just been kind of like, you have the best plan out there, and things just never go the way you think they're going to go. Cabinets, perfect example. We thought, oh, we'll have cabinets in a couple weeks, I think. And it took 6 weeks from the date you order them for them to show up. So, we were hosed from the very beginning. We were never going to make the Christmas deadline. So
we had good plans.
We had good intentions.
Yeah. Also a budget. Come up with your budget ahead of time. And as we've learned, typically add additional 10% on top of that budget.
That's what I put down last night, was to add 10%, but it's probably way more than that, because you're going to go down, and like we went down to Floors and Decor in Fort Collins and looked at tile. And of course, the tile that we liked was probably the most expensive tile that was out there. So and
cabinets cost a lot more than we thought as well. But I will tell you, we did a lot of research, and I had to put a shout out to Jessica at Bloedorn Lumber. She was amazing to work with. So if you need cabinets,
see Jessica.
Yeah, see Jessica.
And she'll put up with all your nonsense of however many times you want to change the colors of cabinets and all that. So, that's the thing, is you go in there and you're like, oh, we're going to get cabinets. Well, then you go in and they're like, well, what kind of cabinets? There's like all these different kinds of woods that you can do. You can do rustic, you can do non-rustic, and then you can do stained and painted. And then when you start going down those roads, there is just a million options that you're going to have to take into consideration. So, try to stick to your budget, but know that you're probably going to go over that. And that's just, I think, part of life.